Hi guys, my name is Dawn Walker. I'm the assistant curator at the farm exhibit. Today we're going to go on a special tour of the farm, so let's get going. This is a real working farm, and like most farms, all of the hard work gets done early in the morning. And all that work still has to happen no matter what the weather, no matter if it's rain or shine or spring snow, it still all needs to get done. So springtime at the farm means babies, which always adds a lot of excitement to our morning routine. Let's go see some pigs. This pig's name is Lady. She's a Duroc breed of pigs. So she's due with her litter of piglets here any day. So when we come into work every morning, we come into the barns and I check, especially on her since we know that she's expecting piglets. So first thing I come in is she gets to come outside so she can get some exercise and walk around. And then I also make sure that she gets fed. And one of the things I pay attention to is to make sure that she's got a good appetite, because if she doesn't eat, then that's letting me know that either she's getting close to giving birth or she's not feeling well. She's called a gilt because she's a young pig. This is her first time having piglets. Average size for a litter is between 8 to 12 piglets, and each piglet will weigh anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 pounds. And usually they're fairly even with males and females. So as soon as she farrows, that's what's called when a pig gives birth, we like to hopefully be on site and assist if needed. And then we do a neonatal exam on the piglets. So we will sex the piglets, check for male or female, we'll weigh them, we'll check their umbilicus to make sure there's no hernias. We whisk them away from mom just for a little bit, just to do all that processing and that exam, and then they come back to mom. And then she's laying down, she's nursing them. They need to get that first milk from her, which is called colostrum, so they get a nice healthy start so that they grow big and strong and have healthy immune systems. Now let's check out the cows. Each day when we come into work, we come into the dairy barn, and all of our dairy cows need to get milked twice a day. So usually first thing in the morning, the cows go into the milking parlor where they get milked. They also get fed a pelleted diet every day, and then they also get fresh grass hay. After the cows get done getting milked, then they like to go outside so they have lots of exercise in the cow paddock area. Now this lady right here, this is Loretta. She's a red and white Holstein, and by far she is the most dominant in the dairy barn. She likes to let everybody know that she's the boss and that she's in charge, which is always kind of fun. She's a very sweet cow, and if you let her, she likes to lick you. Now Loretta right here is also pregnant. She's due in June with her calf. And one cool thing about a cow's gestation period is it's actually very similar to a human's gestation period. They're pregnant for 9 months, and cows can have multiple babies at once. They don't just have one calf, they can have twins as well. So let's go ahead and let's come check out the goats. So morning chore time also means breakfast time. And as you can tell, they are ready for breakfast. So after they get breakfast, then it's time for treats. So springtime at the farm means babies, and that goes the same in our goat and sheep barn. So in this pen, we have some pygmy goats. Both of these girls are very pregnant. This brown one here, her name is Mo, and then the black one, her name is Peppa. And these guys are pregnant, they're due any day now. And kind of a cool thing about pygmy goats, or just goats in general, is that usually when they have their offspring, they have multiples. So it's very common for goats to have twins or even triplets every single time they give birth. And a baby goat is also called a kid. An average goat kid weighs anywhere from about 4 to about 6 pounds on average. So you can imagine if these mamas are pregnant with triplets, that's a lot of baby for them to carry. So inside the pen here, each one of these guys have 2 heat lamps. And what this does is, just because spring is, that weather again is unpredictable and we have some cold temperatures, the heat lamp provides additional heat source so the babies stay nice and warm. Let's go see Frank and Richie, the Clydesdales, at the zoo. Hi. The difference is Frank has a blue eye. There's no vision issues, there's no vision loss. It happens in Clydesdale sometimes. It's one of those anomalies that happens. His mane is so much thicker than Richie's. He's got like the Fabio mane, like the thick wavy hair on his mane and on his fetlocks. His feathers are really long, the hair is, and where Richie's is a little bit finer too. So you can always tell by the difference in the mane. But the big difference is the different colored eye. And these guys each weigh just under 2,000 pounds, almost 18 hands high. The Clydesdales, they have such a good demeanor and they're such gentle giants. They're itchy, they roll, it's called rolling, and they roll in the sand up here, and they're starting to shed out because it's springtime, so they're starting to lose all that winter hair. They're such sweet boys. Hey guys, thank you for joining us today on our tour of the farm. I hope you guys really enjoyed the virtual Farm Babies event, and I really hope to see you guys here at the zoo this year. And thank you so much for supporting your Minnesota Zoo.